you like what you see, then please subscribe, eh? And if you like what I do, then smash that like button too. And if you love to drop your dough, leave a comment down below. I like Radar Crypto. I like Radar Crypto. I like Radar Crypto. Radar.
I've been pacing my paces, no kamikaze. I've been making my makers say what I'm offering. We've all had behaviors and they were troubling. Smoke way too much, I keep coughing. I pull out all the stops to make a profit. When I get down to the bottom, I need topping. Come here and ease my mind, be my clonopin. Let me chug this thing and be proud of it. I will carve it in and I'll make you feel like you're on the cloud and you can't sit still when we on the floor. When I'm on them fours, when you use the force, there's no problem. I will carve it in and I'll make you feel like you're on the cloud and you can't sit still when we on the floor. When I'm on them fours, when you use the force, there's no problem. Pull out the peas, fill me up like a Reese's. When I'm with you, I'm holier than Jesus. Religious freedom, paid leave to get on my knees and pray to you if you're cool, cosplaying teacher. I don't mean to come across facetious, but it's all a joke to me and it should be to all of these. Sometimes I think it's the only way to stay decent. When the wind blowing that way, we ought to brave the breezes. I will carve it in and I'll make you feel like you're on the cloud and you can't sit still when we on the floor. When I'm on them fours, when you use the force, there's no problem. I will carve it in and I'll make you feel like you're on the cloud and you can't sit still when we on the floor. When I'm on them fours, when you use the force, there's no problem. Last night got me weird, and I still got some fears. Oh, but you don't love me like I love you, and that always gets me down. I will carve it in and I'll make you feel like you on the cloud and you can't sit still when we on the floor. When I'm on the force, when you use the force, there's no problem. I will carve it in and I'll make you feel like you on the cloud and you can't sit still when we on the floor. When I'm on the force, when you use the force, there's no problem.
around here. You'll come around here. I was found here. You'll come around here. Leading me higher. Leading me higher. Leading me higher. Leading me higher.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally ready to go. Thank you for your patience and for flying Road Dog Airlines. Welcome to the late night crypto charts with Road Dog stream. My name is Lane and I am your host this evening as we take a look at the crypto markets and we watch these altcoins kind of struggle just a little bit this weekend. Will this struggle continue? She's having a struggle. She is definitely fighting to keep the support area here. Tough cookie on the weekend, low liquidity, and yet she is holding up there like a champ. So, gotta take a closer look at total 3, just for the sake of our altcoins here. When we zoom out bigger time frames here, the bigger time frames should give you a little sense of calmness, as the big time frames are saying we're doing extremely well. The bigger time frames say that we've made quite an accomplishment so far, and that even though our bags may be looking a little bit down, a little bit lower than maybe they were a few days ago, a week ago, maybe dropping a little bit. Some of our trades may have worked out, may not have worked out the way we wanted to. Look how far up we are. We reached our target measure move for this little guy right here. Reached it right over here at $525 billion into this crypto market. My fellow road doggians, that is an accomplishment that should be appreciated. Yeah, you have rode this ride. You have fought this battle. You have made it up. And we went up 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 humps. Now, a little interesting thing with these charts is like, you'll notice a little 3 hump thing kind of being going on. Kind of ties into wave strategy, kind of ties into several different strategies, but 3 little tiers, 3 little segments. Small, medium, and large. Got the basement. We got the main living area, and then we have the attic up here. When we reach the top, that's the roof. Well, we may be due for a pullback. Maybe. It's possible. It's possible. It could happen. It would be healthy if it happens. There is a very good chance to retest the breakout area at some point. Are we in danger of that happening today? No. Are we in danger of losing a few billion? A few tens of billion over, say, I don't know, this coming week? Yeah, that could happen. But the Ichimoku cloud and some indicators over here suggest that it may leave, but it should come right back if it does. That's just my personal take. That's what I'm hearing them whisper. They're saying, yeah, they're going to come down here. We're going to kick its little butt over for a field goal up here to about 600 billion. That's the rumors on the field. I'm just reporting what I'm hearing them talking about. That's what the moving average in this trend line and this horizontal trend line, they're conspiring together and they're saying, yeah, come on back here. Come on back here, Price. Yeah, we're about to knock you yeah. So, okay, so shorter time frames. Yeah, okay, we're experiencing a little downfall. it's okay, baby. It'll be all right. We're good. We're good. Get a little bit of a bounce here. This trend line has a very good chance of holding. This support line has a good chance of holding. This moving average has a good chance of holding. But if you need to get ready for it, get ready for it. My plan is just to wait and see if anything really juicy pops up that I want to get back into, because up in these areas, I've been forcing myself to peel off some profits. And one of the coins that I peeled some profits off of was ICP. I did that today. I was like, how am I going to do this, man? Because one of the most dangerous things, one of the big no-nos that I could do, that you can do, that we all could do at this point in the market is sell our bags too early. Yeah. So ICP was coming up here, you know, getting up close to this area, kind of double toppy looking, right? Could be, possibly. I was like, well, dude, I mean, the logical thing is actually peel off some profit. So I did. And then what happens when I do that? Or what happens when you do that, when you take profit? Well, the price keeps going up. Does it make you feel bad? Yeah, it makes me feel like, well, dang. But I knew that's a possibility. The price also could have went down. So I pulled something out so I would have some dry powder just in case it goes down. And then it went up. No, that's how it goes, man. But I decided I was just going to do like 5%. My biggest fear is, like I'm saying, selling my whole bags too early. That's why I have a rule that I'm following that does never sell more than half my bag, whatever it is. That way I can still catch all these moves. So gotta have a 5% of this bag. This is a very small amount, really. I thought I had a lot more ICP than what I do for some reason. I guess I quit collecting it. But ICP is being the talk of the town. We do have a greater target. Why didn't you hold out for your target, Road Dog? Road Dog, why didn't you hold out for your target? Someone silence that fool while I get up and smack his lips off. I'm going to unsubscribe. So a target up here at $17.14 is what I've got. Why didn't I take profit? Well, I'm planning. I got maybe another 5% coming out of up there. Yeah, we're coming up to a double top area, and I'm forcing myself to try to take some profits. I am not the greatest at doing that. I'm not. I'll hold these bags, baby. I'll hold them. So you got to get some practice in and get it in. You got to pay yourself a little bit. That's why I want to try to get the biggest bags that I can when they're cheaper, and try to focus on building those, because as I peel myself off, I see that little bag dwindling and dwindling. It's a psychological thing, in my personal opinion. How's everybody doing? Strega in the chat over here. We got Haven. How's it going, guys? Dave Forget. Hey, welcome to stream, Dave. Hey, Piff Not. Oh, not scared. Worst case is going to be a discount price before the next leg up. Let's freaking go. Yes, sir. Not scared. Nope. We're getting a nice little rally, and it's continuing. And man, I'm enjoying it. I'm getting kind of impatient, actually. That's the emotion that I'm having to deal with most. I'm like, come on, man. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and bust off. Come on. Go ahead. Because I think I'm so close to moonbagging, you know, several of these bags I've been trying to moonbag for a while, and it's getting closer. We're not there, and I'm getting impatient. I'm like, come on. That, and I've got to get some dry powder. The wife is getting spring plans, so. And then, of course, you got taxes and all that good stuff coming up. So we got lots of goody stuff to look at. All right, so ICP. Got another target up here at $22. ICP, when she gets rolling, she can get rolling. That $22 target is a Fibonacci area that basically, if we don't get above it, we're just going to range below it, and we're headed there. It's just, it's what it is. We're headed there and possibly higher. ICP if you're not in this one and trying to get in this one, will it do a pullback? I guess that's the biggest question. Let's get this trade setup out of the way that we're following right there. Congratulations, anybody that did take that trade setup, buying right there. You are up. How much? A good 26% on your ICP bags. Man, daily chart looks beautiful on this little guy. Get that price tag out of the way. Could she come back down to this area? Man, really? Honestly, typically when they do what they just did here, broke out of this new level, that's typically where you want to try to buy back in, which would be, what are you? What are your price tags? I need to get off of ICP. Spending too much time on ICP. About 11:45. We're currently at 12, and then there's also possibility at some point coming back and retesting about that $10 area. But that might be, you know, a couple weeks down the, you know, after it plays out a little bit, maybe a bigger retest. It's what we can hope for. It's what we can hope for. And then again, you may totally hate this project. Some people do. There was a request in the comments over here. Thank you to the guys leaving comments. KLQE1XR says, you nailed it. You nailed this on Tectum. That's dead accurate, and you truly discovered the hidden gem. Now that TET has reached an all-time high, if you can revisit the Tectum chart again, would be awesome. We should. I usually do kind of follow up on Tectum because I like it. It's been very impressive, hasn't it? We can look at that one tonight too. I lost my pen, so there you are. Put it on my list, or else I will totally forget. Shams Shakhtar says, a person with multiple indicators sucks. My reply is, my indicators suck enough that I never have to work again. By YouTube View says, this is content we need more of. Yay! Keep the positivity flowing. Hey, I'm profoundly inspired by your video. Thank you for that. What are your thoughts on Yodo? That's one I'm looking for. Yodo, I'm not familiar with it at all, and I keep meaning to go over it on this stream. So, shout out to, I'm sorry, I lost my place. Shout out to MD8355. Let's take a look at Yoto. What is it? And do I have any thoughts on Yoto? Yoto. Yotoshi. Oh, have I heard this before? That sounds vaguely familiar. It's down 44.8% today, which could be an opportunity. 280 billion coins maximum supply, total supply. Don't know what the circulating supply is. Fully diluted valuation is 2.3 million, so it is a we're in micro cap territory right now, which gives it a possibility if it is solid. Oh, it's on Solana too, so well that helps it, I guess. Is it a hidden gem? I don't know. We have to see what it does. That's a lot of coins to have out there, and a lot of information that I'd like to have at first glance that I don't have. Don't drink the blue. Don't blue pill. That looks beautiful. Let's take a look and see what Yotoshi is. All-time high has got to be new. 5 days ago, it was up to 0.00006551. Fraction of a penny. What if this thing could 1000x? This would, at the market caps you're looking at. These are the thoughts that are coming into my mind. That's what I'm looking at. But there's no guarantees. It could totally flop, and may do good. I don't know. Don't know anything about it. Let's go check it out. What are you? That scared me. Hey, Mr. Yotoshi. Okay, another meme. So you can get in early on a meme Satoshi Nakamoto disappeared on December of 2010, and guess what? Yotan Somplomnisky appeared at the same month, the same year. So is he Satoshi or Yotoshi? They have a roadmap for a meme coin. Let's see what their roadmap looks like. Alpha Gang, Yotoshi be listed on all Solana supported DEX platforms like Bird and Radium. G2 alpha listings. After launching, we will focus our efforts until listings and Yotoshi and CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. After that, Yotoshi marketing partnerships will ramp up with merch store and YouTube content. Yotoshi says fourth generation station will be developing future innovation tech on the blockchain. Hopefully we'll have a DAG9 to play with. The fifth general stage, Yotoshi should have an unbelievable market cap in the entire set of utilities, and then the real talk stage, you could be broke as and rich as fuck. No one, did I say that? No one knows the future. I'm not a fortune cookie. Bite your own risk. Enjoy today. You'll never know what will happen tomorrow. Such is the nature of meme coins. So honestly, I do not consider myself a meme coin expert. Is not really my forte, even though I venture over there on my DGen side. Would my DGen side play with this? Maybe. If you can find a liquidity pool, or sometimes those are hard to find on Solana. So you'll basically be seeing that on Radium over there, and we'll take a look at the chart over there. Pull up the daily chart, and you can see that, when they come out, they get all hyped up, and then they fall down like crazy. So if you had bought here at the top like a true newbie DGen, you could have lost 95% of your capital right there. And such is the nature of meme coins. However, if you buy down here, there's that possibility you might 25x your money. As it goes back up, just sell it to the new sucker that's gonna buy it from you. Such is how the meme coin game works. So enter at your own risk. Personally, for me, I know there's money to be made in the meme coins, but you have to see that as it's basically just a form of gambling. Me pulls my fib wrong. I need to go from the swing low up to that swing high. And see, he blew it away. All right, so me personally, I don't know. Are you trying to bounce here? Because you're below my bouncy areas. Really, my only bouncy area that I would be looking at for Yotoshi. Where are you? It looks like it may come back down to this 1433 area. That's still a big drop from where we are. I'm on the daily chart. Let's look at the smaller time frames here. But it also looks like it's trying to get a little bit of a bounce where it is, but that's not confirmed, not solid. I tell you what. No, can I do it? No, can't do it. Can't do it. Or do I have you set? Oh, do I have you set? Okay, I got your target for you right here. Get there. The 127. This leg here. From there to there. I'm going to say 0.00003434. I think you got a good shot of buying in there if you're trying to get into this. Call me crazy, but my fibs don't lie. The only thing that would negate that is if we actually get a breakout from this point that we're at, and if so, by the retest of that, and that's at about 0.00001. Currently, we're 0.00008410. So it's got to come down quite a bit, actually, percentage-wise, to kind of hit my targets. But there have been occasions where my 127 doesn't get hit, and it always truly surprises me when that doesn't get hit. So I have that much faith and confidence that even though it doesn't seem like it's going to get there, from what it's done so far, yeah, if it can't get above this area that it just flipped, That's the resistance right there. If it cannot flip above that, you're coming down here. And that could be a good buy of something. If you're wanting to take a risk on that, that's a degen risk though. But every meme coin is, and you know, I can say this at this point in the game where the market cap is on this, like if this was Shiba, yeah, this is where you tend to turn your $100 into like hundreds of thousands or possibly more. That kind of area. This is the kind of lottery tickets. So my thoughts on Yodo, I mean, I don't value meme coins high on the scale. They have a, you know, they do help the economy overall, but as a serious investment, I don't take them seriously. But I mean, they got their place and you can definitely make money with them. And if it's got a chart, I'm going to chart it. And sometimes I go in on those meme coins. I'm in on Floki's Safe Moon, which is a meme coin. So my thoughts on it is, if it speaks with you, you want to take a chance on it, go for it. You're at a perfect spot, or almost. Even DCAing into this at this point, because you can see how high it can go. And a $2 million market cap, if it does get the marketing behind it, or gets the heat, gets the little campaign on Twitter, X, whatever. Yeah, it's got some potential. And you took a risk. And if you, I don't know. $20, $50, $100, couple hundred, whatever is comfortable for you, could pay off good. So what we got going on here? We got Fish Guru. Hey, what's up, Fish Guru? Fish Guru says this is a legit channel and good production, so I like watching for any alts I may miss. Hey, thank you for that, man. Appreciate that. I like that. Thank you. Yeah, I want to try to get faster on these alts too. Sometimes I get sucked right into these charts and I just keep going. All right. If you guys got anything you want to take a look at, go ahead and throw it in the chart. I'm not seeing anything there, so I may have to throw it in there again so I will see it if I missed anything. Otherwise, I'm going over a few things. Tectum, as requested in the comments there. I likes it. I liked it so much. I wish I'd bought more of it. I mean, you know, I don't know. Does this look good on me or does this look bad on me? Because it blew my targets out the water, man. And, you know, really didn't. She exceeded my expectations. I'm very happy with Tectum. So, appreciation for Tectum because she's been pumping, baby. So, I've got over here, Tectum's got $100 potential. I seriously believe that, and especially now because I think I put that up there when Tectum was around $11, man, and now it's starting to show that potential. Let's get rid of all that and see what else we can figure out now. Nice bottom and nice. Just can't. You have to appreciate the beauty of this. So we're flagging here, and we got a chance to come back and retest some of these major areas. Let's go ahead and just kind of identify some of those right now with these candle bodies. Can we go to a bigger? Does that help? Does it make much of a difference? I don't put much stock in the wicks. They're not my first choice always for horizontal support. So with these candle bodies here, got 1549 and 1297 as good key support levels there. I mean, you've already exceeded any measured move that I would get for you. So we're down to fib levels now. We got to depend on the fibs, I believe. Should we go with the standard fee? Let's go with the standard. The standard fee from the swing high to the swing low. And we will look at the targets because she's already hit the 1618, what? She's hit it. You like to go tap that 618. So she's got it in here to go up higher, right? So we all want to stop at the 1618. No. We want to keep going. We want to have higher targets because she can do the 2618. She could even do the 3618. Well, now she can do the 4618. I don't know. I don't even put it on here. We $56. Don't get greedy. We wait. We be patient and see if we can do this. I believe personally that you can. Currently, Tectum is finding support here, oddly enough, just right under my 172 area, and I'm not sure how to interpret that. Generally, I see all this as a reversal area, honestly. The 1618 means a pullback. So, but she's being so bullish. Some of the indicators are getting tired, and it would be quite natural for it to make a pullback. We don't want to see her get too far away from this 9 moving average. The 21 moving average hasn't even broken out of the pattern yet. So if you missed Tectum and you want to get it cheaper, are you going to have a chance? And I'm going to say yeah, because the moving averages are crossing here on the 4 hour. So that improves our probabilities, our odds that after losing the 9 and the 21, the next one in line in order to target would be the 50 moving average. And that little guy's coming down neatly at our trend line, giving us a little confluence that maybe we'll come down, tap into this Ichimoku green cloud, and maybe we'll see these areas. $16 Tectum sounds like a good place to add it to your bags, because if it hits $100, you're going to look back and slap yourself and say, man, wish I'd bought it back then. Buying at $88 sucks. Personally, I'm trying not to be that guy. I like some of these indicators, though, just looking at these juicy things going on here, man. Stochastics wanting to go up on the 4 hour, money flow starting to come up to the upside. You trying to do something sneaky here? I mean, Ichimoku's there to support you. She's not against you at the moment, but smaller time frames. You're trying to bounce off of this 100. Look at you. Are you going to do it? Are you? Tectum trying to be sneaky on these smaller time frames. I'm going to have to come back up here and check out the bigger one. So come to the 12 hours, see what we got going on here. 12 hours. 12 hours supporting it. So 12 hours supporting the 1 hour. I didn't even know that they were in cahoots with each other. I am shocked. I am literally shocked, 12 hour, that you're going to okay, maybe it's not a bad thing, but for the people wanting to get this at $16, you're going to screw them over. I don't know how they'll feel about that. You're just as guilty, Ichimoku Cloud. I see you lingering over here, that little bitty, look at you being so small, you're trying to hide. I got to blow you up like real big. Just say, yeah, I found you. Yeah. I've exposed your plan. You're planning on taking off and leaving everybody in the dust. Tell the other time frames that you're feeling too tired, huh? I think I just caught Tectum in a lie, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe this. We're going to come down to the 15 minute because she'll squeal. 15 minutes a snitch. Hey, don't get offended. I just call them as I see them. 15 minutes and yeah, they're up to something. They are up to something. Tectum is up to something. They're crossing over the 200 moving average right here. 100's above the 200. They're in cahoots. They're over there having their little party. Two puppies under a blanket. They doing it. Tectum's getting ready to blast off, people. Well, blast off may be too strong a word, but she ain't getting ready to drop down like she wanted me to believe here. I got my eye on you, Tectum. I'm watching you. I see what you're doing. And I'm appalled. You should be appeared. No, I'm appalled. So I don't like triangle patterns. I've always said that. I don't trust them. Here's the thing about triangle patterns, especially kind of in the bearish market. interesting to see how they play here. But a lot of times with the symmetrical triangles, the big chubby little guys like this filling up all that pattern and everything, sometimes they can be indicators of a range. Sometimes they can play the rabbit run, and they kind of, you know, they'll do both sides at the same time. So you got to be careful with them. Throw that out there. But very interesting thing that I'm seeing going on Tectum. So I'm predicting she may be trying to sneak one in on us. You need to come down to $16. I'm just telling you, but you're not. So if she pulls this off, is this going to be like a big, humongous move? Tectum, are you getting ready to do are you getting ready to do it? You getting to go? You're getting to go? You're going to go up to this target to 40. You're ready to move to $41 now? Tectum, is that what you're saying? It's kind of what I'm getting. I didn't quite get that with if I want to be technical with my measure move. They are approximations, but sometimes they hit it dead on, man. First, I'm going to go with that leg, that up, swing low to swing high, and if we do get that breakout there, what are you actually saying? Tectum. Thum, thum, thum. Tectum must go to $39.79. Or maybe $41.69. That's where my fib is. So we got a little confluence in that area, Tectum. I think we might be pleasantly surprised out of Tectum. Are you going to be the new teller, man? TRB. Every time I look at this one, I feel like a dumbass for getting out at $23. Such is life, but I am trading it on perps. And I've just decided, man, if I just go with low leverage on perps, it's going to be hard to lose on this one because she takes off, and even with low leverage, I mean, she's just a slow, steady upward getter coin. I don't know, man. She's doing the parabolic thing, and she's doing it slowly and steadily, and I think that's going to equate to a giant parabolic move, man. I think Tectum is going to get up into the... I would not be surprised to see it up to 480, 500 pretty soon. Then we'll look back at this and say, gosh, man, I could not pull the trigger at $200. I couldn't make myself do it. Why was I being such a dumbass? And I don't know if you guys will say that, but looking into my future looking glass, I know that I'm going to be looking at myself and saying that, because I hear those words come out of my mouth a lot. But should you get into Tectum or into Teller? I'm sitting here calling it Tectum. Right now, 260. I'm not saying that at all. No. But it is definitely showing strength. It's definitely one to put on your radar so that when we do get a strong pullback in altcoins, which will come, it will come, and TRB will be affected too. Be able to get in there, but man, she is being. There's no sign of stopping this guy. There is no sign of stopping it, man. Market Cipher can throw up all the red dots it wants to, man, but there is no stopping Teller. Can throw up a red dot right now in the 4 hour. My 9 moving average, and this Ichimoku cloud over here says, I'm going up. TRB, Teller is the party animal this weekend. And while all the other ones are struggling and liquidity is leaving it, it appears that liquidity seems to just keep steadily going into Teller. So screw that 196 buy. We are at $266 freaking dollars. Do I have you in on my trade? I've got your rude. I don't think I have it over here. I don't think we have TRB over on BitUnix. We do, and I'm not in it. What? Did I get stopped out? All right, so like this one, I know it's really high, but I mean something like some crazy low leverage, which actually 3 or 4 is normally a little bit high on this, and I don't know where we are. This is very risky. This is me being a degen. But if I'm going to be a degen, at least I'm going to do very little. So I throw out a small amount. I'm talking tiny. Remember, this account is $500 an account. All the margin that I've got over here on Big Unix on this account amounts to about $100 because I'm not going crazy out there right now. But if I want to get back into Teller, I'm going to throw out a little bitty nibble, and I mean tiny. So tiny it won't let me buy it. Is that all right? I'm not going too far over that. Okay, I can get 0.1. All right, that lets me get started. We're going to let her find out where she goes. After that goes in, and then I'm putting another order just like that at the liquidation point. I want to see if I can catch this and catch a little ride here. And it's a little unorthodox to do that, but she's too high for me to put a good solid order in. But I think from what we've seen with Teller, she just keeps going up. So at that amount of leverage that I just put in over there with a very small, it'll give me a range, and I can start trying to build a little lower leverage position over there. I'm going to try that. You're just chasing green candles, old dog. You're a bad example. Who is this guy? Fish Guru says AXL looks good. Is that Alexa, right? This little guy, yes, over in Cosmos. I like this little guy. And boy, you are topped out too. And just like TRB, this is not the time. This is really not the time. I probably shouldn't have done that here on live with TRB. I don't want to get the wrong idea. What I did with there was very risky, but I did it in a very controlled way, if that makes any sense. I did $2, dude. $2. That's all I put in to watch it. That's my little nibble on that. Hey, I am doing something neat with I told my Unix guy what I was doing and said, man, I'm really liking your exchange. I took $100 up to $1,000, and then I decided, well, hell, I'm going to keep doing that on the stream. So we took $500 out of the futures account and put it over to the spot account, which I've got a few little orders over there and stuff. I may even do a dedicated stream every once in a while for this. But I told him, about a challenge of a $100 to a $10,000 challenge. 100 to 1,000 and 1,000 to 10,000. Currently, I'm working on my 10,000 to, or my 1,000 to 10,000 part of this challenge for myself. But I was thinking we could, his idea, we could extend it to you guys, which gives you, if you want to start an account at BitUnix, they've got some cool things going on. And I haven't really put this together officially, but I give you guys a heads up. But I've got another BitUnix account. It's right at $100 or maybe a little over $100 with my trading right now. And we can walk through this together for anyone who might be interested in that. But I thought that might be a kind of a cool idea. But it's offering a 25%, you get a trading bonus 25% on your first deposit. There's a $500 maximum that they can give you as a bonus. So it's not abuse. So there's a limit. And there's 50 spots available. And this is using my link in the description below to get these offers. Complete your first futures trade and get another $20 trading bonus. There's 50 spots available for that. And then reach your first $500,000 in volume to get another25 spots for that. Sounds like a big amount, $500,000 volume, but man, if you're trading, you'll be surprised at how it's cumulative. It's like every trade every dollar amount that you mess with, long, short, whatever, it's just all added up, and it adds up very quickly. So that's what they're offering there, and I know you guys probably can't really see that because it's small, but I will have some kind of graphic put up, and I'll officially announce that or something here in the near future. That's just a little thing I just wanted to throw your way. Did you get my TRB order? Has it filled? It's not filled because they're going up. Is that what it is? You're not letting me buy. Why are you not letting me buy? All right, so maybe we can just nullify this. So why it is? It's not. The amount should be larger than 0.2. All right, so you're starting to get a little bit. All right, so that trade is not actually, my amount is not up there, so I haven't actually done that. I may visit that some other time. It's not the smartest idea right now, I'm telling you, it's not. It's all in risk management. All right, so we're trying to find our charts here. So our indicators and everything, man, we're just sideways weekend. Bitcoin dominance falling down. That should help our altcoins out, but apparently it's just helping a few. It's mostly because of the US Tether dominance. People also selling out of their altcoins. Again, we are watching that total 3 very closely, hoping that maybe it'll break back in that trend line, but just the fact that it broke it is kind of disappointing to me. But remember, it's part of a bigger channel. It's not over, baby. But you can see our altcoins drop a little bit. And like I said earlier, that just gives you an opportunity. Bitch Guru says, biggest movers for a short LIC, LIQ, low cap DeFi, and a few AI that are calling up hard and waiting for Biddy. LIQ. What we got there? Not seeing that one so easily. Thought I'd be able to find it up there real quick. Was that it? Looks like that might be it. Is it Liquidus? Against Wrapped ETH, BNB. So it's on PancakeSwap and, well, why didn't CoinMarket? Well, CoinGecko doesn't always have everything, but I'd rather see it against the dollar. LIQ, are you on here? Old and new. Lick Protocol. Is that, and Liquidus Foundation. For a short look. Okay, gotcha. Not a ticker. Gotcha. I caught that. Cool. All right, I'm gonna take a look at Matic here. I think she may be up to something. Man, I gotta keep my own TRB. What I saw on that chart on that 1 hour, no joke. She looks like she's trying to pull a sneaky move. So Matic on the daily looks like we got rejected. We was hoping it would bounce up above this trend line, right? Not happening. That was a rejection. Now she could get antsy and still make another run since we flipped this area of support and resistance. So that's our hope for Matic right now, is that this area here will hold. If it doesn't, we may be looking about 68 cents possible. I mean, there's the rules of the game. It would just come back down to these areas. But honestly, in this part of the game, I really think that's wishful thinking, because I see some other trend lines starting to form here. Some other things that are going on. And I'll make that a dotted trend line. I think it's got a good chance to bounce back at 92 and maybe continue to the upside, what I'm seeing here on the daily chart. But technically, yeah, what we're looking at is a possible rejection here to the bounce down. So that's where we're getting our 68 cent target as a possibility. But I've got to say, man, the indicators here are looking kind of juicy. Money flow's coming to the upside. MACD looks like she's still ready to rock and roll to the upside there. So maybe this weekend is just a little shakeout for your little paper hand altcoin holders. Could be. We mentioned that earlier going into it. It just felt like it would be a shakeout kind of weekend. Personally, I've not seen it be too bad. A lot of things have held, some things have dropped. Portfolio wise, I don't know. I've switched a few little things around. But ICP have been taking off. Some of them, of course, pulling back like Injective. And Moon River was doing pretty good. I thought it looked like it had gotten a bounce. Let's see how she's doing on the smaller time frames here. The 4 hour. Moon River, she seems to be trying. Fighting through this Ichimoku cloud, which, you know, is not a good sign to be in the green one. It's just not. And she's handling it really, really well, surprisingly well. And if she can bounce back above the 9 moving average, that green line, and she's got it going on her side. You know, we got her low, got her high, got a possible higher low leading to a higher high. She may be getting ready to break out of that. There are some indicators here saying, yeah, we want to try. Want to come down to a smaller time frame just to kind of see what it has to say. And she's trying to be bullish. It's a mixture of signals here, to be honest with you, but there is the possibility that we got a flag over a breakout. And that's usually seen as a good omen or a good sign. So we got a falling wedge and then a breakout, and then we flagged out over it. It's just that flag has not really had a successful breakout on its own, really. It's just kind of went sideways. But generally a good sign when you see that. So riding above the 200 moving average. The only wily one is the 100, which kind of crossed it. So that's a little bit of sidewaysness. A little bit of a downer, a Debbie Downer, pulling us down just a little bit that way. But overall, kind of think Moon River, boys, went for more upside there. My target for Moon River. Well, if you're going to play hard. $59 is where I'm going for. That's crazy, Road Dog. That's just stupidity. Well, I mean, you can shoot for 44 if you want to, but 60 is where we're headed. That's what we need to head. Moon River can do some damage. I like Moon River. And I'm really, one of my main targets for it is $129. So put that in the pipe and smoke it. Fish Guru says his PRQ got some volume and had a little spike. PRQ. She's blew my target out of the way here. Man, that was an old trade. We were trading this little breakout right here. Breaking to the upside, doing a retest of this bullish channel, leading to a parabolic move, which we got. And clearly, Road Dog has got to redefine his parabolic moves because he's just not going up high enough. He's just not believing enough. It went up 150%. My little target just got us up to 12 cents. It was a winning trade. It made money. Besides, when you are trading, if you are doing any trade that we post out, you want to make sure you're trying to monitor the trades that you are in, just in case they do want to go higher. But cool. So now we're just kind of retesting our target area, really. Bounced right above it. So cool. Let's shout out to anybody who did take that. I didn't take it. It was just a setup. It was probably a request, to be honest with you, that we looked at. Nice little pullback, not quite to where I want to see us go overall, but I'm not in control of that. So let me make sure it's not me. And okay, so pulling the fib from here, we nailed it there. And I'm just checking that can be a support resistance. I'll roll with that. I like that. Okay, baby, we got you. Are you gonna do the bounce there? If you are, well, you got some good moves ahead of you. A little 1-to-1. Is that what you're thinking about? Is that what you want to do? You want to try to get up here to this 414? You want to do it? I'll let you have that. 23 cents looks like a good target to me. I were just to do the most basic of measure moves there. But we still don't really have a breakout, which is not confirmed, so it's very early to say that. That's leading us up to this area, about 24 cents right there. There's some good signs it's trying. I don't know that it's going to be a really strong breakout. I'm not seeing the volume that we need. As prices going up, volume's coming down. And some of the indicators are showing a little bit of tiredness. So I'm curious. Keep an eye on it. It may wick a few times before we actually get that actual breakout. The Ichimoku cloud being right in it might be a little bit of a damper on this price action here. And depending on how you want to draw this thing. Personally, I like to do candle bodies myself. And there was also this trend line which broke. So those are my cautionary tales. And these two things combined here with that cloud kind of make me want to second guess it a little bit. And I'm on the daily with my 9 and my 21 moving averages. It's making a good fight to try to avoid this, but it looks to me personally like there may actually be, dropping down a little bit lower. I think it will try and then probably have to come back down and get a retest off of this trend line and then get our bigger move. Because a big trend line like this that we have anyway has a good chance to retest in the breakout area. Good chance it might. The only reason that I will... Well, not the only reason. That cloud is giving me a big indication that this may come true. And your stochastics may be kind of high. But I like it. I like the overall setup, and I do see it hitting 24 and much higher. It's in great accumulation zone, getting ready to do some damage here on the daily. So I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying there might be a little chance to add a little bit more to your bags over the next couple of days. Alrighty, moving over my list here. So nothing really new to go over tonight. Any awesome little coins getting ready to pop off? Any little gems to share? The market's just a little, it's being a little indecisive at the moment. So I'm holding back on that, and I'm just watching Total 3 very, very closely. And I think that's probably one of the wise things to do. So Total 3. Come down to the smaller time frames on Total 3. See how we're on the 1 hour here, and see how everything's starting to curve around, and maybe even a head and shoulders type formation maybe trying to play out here. Losing the 200 and our moving averages are crossing. We're under this red cloud here on the 1 hour. Short-term time frame, we can look for a drop. There's going to be a few $1 billion come out of these altcoins over these tonight, later tonight, tomorrow. May not be as happy tomorrow, so might be some shorting opportunities. So nice rounded shape there, indicating a little bit of tiredness. But you know what could happen? Come down. I'm expecting to come down and bounce. That's what I'm expecting out of our altcoins there. Total 3 altcoin index. So if your altcoins are not performing, personally, I think it's a short-lived little pullback that we got right now. And just a good opportunity, but it's good to kind of see which ones are strong and holding up. But TIA is one that I like, and that's coming down to our little buy zone here around 1154, close to it, as close as we can get to there before she starts to take off. I think this is a one to definitely put on your radar. I think it's definitely one to maybe consider staking to open yourself up to airdrop possibilities for in the future. But she's trading sideways here, in trouble, or not in trouble, but she could make a pattern like this and kind of lose it a little bit, end up breaking past this trend line here. We don't want to see that. We want to see a possible bounce off of here, and one that will stick and give us a higher high, which can happen. The higher high on this one is pretty awesome. Tia could be heading, if we get a bounce on this area, we could be heading up to almost $19 right up there in that juicy area. But if we lose this trend line, well, Tia may be coming back down to this $7.50 area. What do I think that it's going to do? I think she's got a really good chance to at least bounce here. Cloud is getting thick. We're headed down toward that little area. I think she's got a little bit lower to go, though. Fish Guru says Tia tokenomics kind of worrisome. I can't say that I'm an expert on their tokenomics. Like their releases and their burn rate or whatever, all the detailed stuff that they're going, the maximum supply, that kind of thing. I think it's linked a little bit toward the way that Atom and Cosmos. Atom's kind of the same way. And I like Atom. I've got Atom. But, this time I didn't go real heavy. I just kept what I've got and just let it sit there and stake. I'm not really actively adding to that. I feel like compared to what I see on Atom, I probably got enough. And it's kind of the approach I'd take with Tia. My really interested in this one, I guess, is some of the technologies, things that they're bringing was appealing. And quite honestly, the airdrops. Because once you experience these Cosmos airdrops, you kind of like them. You get the Osmos airdrops. And now we get Tia and Injective. So I've got all of them little guys staking. And I don't have a great big bag of this, but just enough to get me started on my staking and everything. But it's already 1.7 billion. Can you add a zero, Tia? She can try. Who knows? It may go absolutely batshit crazy on this. Did I say that out loud? Road Dog, you cussing tonight. What's up with you? Strike of mugging me. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I've got to go over. It's just the same things we've been going over. Some of the strong ones we're in on. Already still kicking butt up here at almost $80. On its way up to about 116. This is my target for it. Go Ordy. Love it. Kadina's over here kind of still struggling underneath this line that I desperately wanted to get across. Will there be a pullback on Kadena? It's got a chance. It's really got a chance for this area to hold about 115, but moving average is half crossed, so there's always the possibility for a drop there. Rune, man, I swear the possible of this being a head and shoulders brings us down to these crazy. Y'all don't know how bad that's going to piss me off to see Rune drop that much. Oh man. Really, I've still got this price target up here at 847. The Fibonacci 618 for its whole move. Doesn't look interested at all in going up there. It just looks like it wants to come down. So heads up on Rune, whatever's going to happen to make it pull back down there. It had such a great start. All right, guys, I thank you so much for being here. If you can, hit that like button. I will be back here tomorrow. A little bit more details on BitUnix challenge that we can go over and tracking some of these altcoins. Trade carefully. Don't be surprised if there are more pullbacks in altcoins. But, it's got a chance to change as this week advances. Lots of things going on, people selling losses that they got. There's lots of little things going on making this market just a little unstable, not the greatest trading right now. But let's see what happens in January when some of the money starts coming back in and things can go up. But shout out to you guys because, man, you're in this market at the right time to make some truly life-changing money. And I think All you guys deserve a round of applause. Yeah. It's you guys. You guys are the smart ones. Smartest ones in your whole family. Who was grilling you at Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right, good night, everybody. Jessica says, Luna, please. I can't resist Jessica. Okay. We'll do one last little thing. We'll take a look at Luna for Jessica. Just saw that. Luna, nice scallop, little flaggy shape. Some people call it a cup and handle, and I'm tired of arguing cup and handle, so I just say whatever. Anytime you get a nice rounded shape like that and a flag, it's good, whether it's a cup and handle or not. So the main area that got to break up above is what we got resisted there. That's $1.23. Let's pull back on Luna here. Oh my gosh. I just realized what I'm doing. That would take us way out of target here. So I've got to work with this range right here. Take a Fibonacci from the swing high all the way down. Well, first of all, to this one. See how that worked out. So you see this high to low there, swing high to swing low, and it gives us this -2.7 target, which eventually gets hit. That was a technique we used a lot in the bear market to kind of get some bottoms. So it kind of tells me that we kind of hit bottom, safely to say that was bottom territory for this coin, just to throw that in there. Now we can pull all the way to the bottom to get our targets that we need to focus on, and the main one we got to focus on is right here. So I know I got a target at 127. That's it. It's trying to flip that. Next one up, it will be target or working on will be. Can you get it? Right here about 205, really. Oh, 209 is what the fib actually says right there at 209. And if you can get past that, then that's when you got the really good shot of knocking these other targets out. And I could go ahead and name some, but you know, like it did this wick over here, it may just blast all the way through them. But that would be some nice targets to see though at $4.89, but that could take a while and a lot of stuff happening for Luna to make that happen. I don't really know what's going on in the ecosystem, but just tell you what the charts say. Charts say it's a possibility. But one step at a time. Nice rounding position is gaining its stature, I guess, or its support on the 100 moving average here on the 3-day chart. How's that translate over to the daily? Daily may be a little iffy. There may be another little pullback here because it did kind of lose. It lost that trend line right there. So you may be pulling back to about 65 cent area. So I'll depend on how Bitcoin and everything does. Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, and all that good stuff. But depending on if we get a little drop before we go up, I'm anticipating, you know, more of a drop before we start moving to the upside. Right here in this buy zone between 58 to 73 cents. Probably not what you want to hear, but it doesn't mean that it'll go all the way down to 58. It may just tap around 73. A lot of times these will, when I'm using this technique lately, things have just been tapping the top of my buy zones there. And that's a good sign. That just means things are more bullish. Rich Guru says Luna sees a lottery ticket and you got 7.35 million. Auto sister, because it will probably make it to $1 top of the bowl. You know, they may turn that little thing around. I mean, it had a good mechanism. The biggest fallback for it was that it was hiddenly centralized with KuCoin being able to make up, you know, do certain things. But taking that out of the equation and his glorious idea to back it all with Bitcoin in a bear market, In an upward trend, yeah, I could see how that could be very beneficial, but in a downward trend, yeah, that would not as bright as a moment right there. That was the downward spiral that gave us the juiciest prices ever in crypto. All right, guys, thank you very much for being with me, but I've got to tune out, and it is 12:07. I will see you guys tomorrow night, and just trade carefully. Make that money, baby. Good night, everybody. Where's the button? You got no button. You need a button.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same.